Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R Squad 911, back again with another unboxing video. I am on a Ghostbusters binge. This is my second ghost trap, and the reason why is because my daughter wanted one to complete her costume. She saw that Daddy had one, so she wanted one too. So who am I to deny my daughter some Ghostbusters stuff, right? So, and I never did an unboxing video of mine. I just kind of just wanted to jump in and modify it right away, because to be honest, out of the box, though it's good, it is far from good. I don't know, good from far, far from good. Yeah, that's pretty much what sums this trap up. But for, I think it was only $40 on Spirit Halloween. So for the price, really, for what you get versus getting like the Maddie trap or other traps out there, it's quite the steal. And with a few modifications, you can get it looking just as good, or if not better, right? So let's first unbox this thing, then we'll compare it to a modified one, and I'll go over exactly what I modified on my trap. So first, this is the box here. It actually looks better than what this picture shows, like the light and everything. Yeah, it's just some weird rendering that they did. So product features: trapdoors open and close with the press of a button, light up and sound features, versatile clip to attach to most utility belts, on wheels to capture any ghost, includes sticker sheet of authentic warning labels. So that's pretty cool. Battery supplied. And yeah, 2 AA batteries, and these are the stickers that it comes with. All right, let's open it up. Those are the stickers right there. Nice and shiny. And then here is the trap. Let's see now. We're gonna pull this thing out. Nice and easy. Wow, I don't remember. I guess I kind of remember my trap looking like this. But yeah, that's it right there. Very shiny, very plasticky looking. Like, you know, it feels plastic. Well, it is plastic, but it just looks plastic. And this is weird how it's all white, and then there's just these black kind of dots on there that's supposed to look like screws. That's the hat light there. This is the on-off switch. Yeah, wow. Speaker there. And then that is you pull that for the battery. This is one of the switches there. Heatsink with a resistor and the wheels. Right. And then to open it up, you just press this button here and it pops open. And then you just have these 2 LEDs in the bottom there. You press it again and it closes. And it's actually quite, you know, for what you pay for it, you get quite a lot of features. You get the wheels, you get the light up features here and here, and you get the LEDs in there. So, you know, this is pretty good out of the box, but I mean, it's a far cry from a movie accurate, whatever, especially all these knobs and such. So yeah, that is what the bare bones, right out of the box Spirit Ghost Trap looks like. And let's show you what mine looks like. And that's mine. And before I do the 2 together, I'm just gonna go over this with you guys. So you can see that this is the trap. Here, I've painted everything silver, changed knobs, weathered it all around. I painted the whole thing matte black first before I did anything, and then I weathered it. This is the other side here. I shaved off the resistor, fake resistor, put on a real one, changed this, made a plate out of PVC here, changed all the screws to M3 screws all the way around, did some cap head screws and then hex screws, put a stainless steel screw here. This is where the battery goes, so you just unscrew that. This cover slots in and there's two AA batteries. Weathered the top, put a different plastic frost there, put more bolts here, all there. Added this, pneumatic hose quick disconnect. Just did a video on doing the hat light here. Did this hat light, added some screws, changed the switch, changed that, changed the wheels, added this plate. Then we'll open this thing up. We line the whole inside with some HVAC foil tape. And then I'll turn this on for you guys. So this I changed so it looks more movie accurate, and then that's how that kind of inchworms by. And then when you open it up, those are the LEDs and the sound. I believe that's all I've done on this thing. And I mean, when I did the wheels, I also did the thicker plate. This is from Ghostwalker Design. And what else did I do? I did the Ghostbusters 2 lip kit here. And I just thought, it hides most of the seams there. But yeah, that is that. That is my trap there. And yeah, let's do a side-by-side now. Look, the wheels are so good on the Ghostwalkers. It's going to fall off the table there. It's too good. It's just too smooth. Wow. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Here we have them side by side on this one side. And right off the bat, you can tell the difference. Like what a difference some paint, some weathering, and some, little bit of add-ons do to the overall look. It looks like a completely different trap than that one. This sheer white, I changed to silver. This knob, I changed to this knob. I've weathered it, obviously. You can see the switch here and the hat light, and there's just this light and that regular plastic switch. You can see my frosted lens here versus their lens. So big differences alone there. And then we'll turn it around this way. Hopefully they don't roll off the table. You can see the hat light, the switch, the extra bolts that I put in there, and this quick disconnect hose there. And then we'll turn it around this way. And again, you can see a huge difference. They don't even look like the same trap, right? I added this plate here, changed the dial, added all the real M3 bolts, put in a new resistor there, and yeah, and the weathering and the paint, obviously. And then my most recent modification would be the wheels. Look at that versus this. Already it looks like a completely different trap. Like this, like rattles. These make no sound whatsoever. These ceramic ball bearing wheels, or it's just a ceramic ball bearing actually, not wheels. And it just makes such a big difference. And then we have the fronts here. And you can see that, not much. I just added a screw there, put some bolts here, and I just painted this plate and then just put some silver paint on some stuff there. And obviously the Ghostbusters 2 lip. But yeah, so I'm just going to get rid of this thing. Well, and then we'll open it up actually, so you guys can see. Just having the foil in there makes a big difference too. So when the LEDs light up, it actually reflects quite a bit, and it's much brighter in there. Yeah. All right. So, you can also hear the difference from you rolling that versus rolling this. Crazy, right? All right, so we're going to get rid of this. Maybe I will weather it for my daughter. Who knows? I kind of don't want to do it again for this, even though now I know how to modify these traps like easily because I've done it. But first time around, you know, it's a little daunting. You don't know whether it's gonna turn out good or not. But you can see the end result is pretty dramatic. All right. So I know this sticker is actually supposed to be over here, but because I made this plate too big, I should have made a thinner plate and moved it down and put this on top. But I was kind of doing that on a whim. And also here it should have been 2 bolts side by side instead of the one in the center. I kind of ran out of bolts, that's why I did that. But now I have a whole crap ton of them. So I wish I didn't do that and I didn't rush and just waited and did it properly. But yeah, I just basically looked at pictures online and tried to mimic it as close that I could. But in the end, I kind of just made this trap my own because it kind of has Ghostbusters 2 and Ghostbusters 1 parts on it. And that's fine by me because I really like it. And it feels good in the hand, like the weight of it versus the non-modified one's quite light. So if you're cosplaying, you're going to have some extra weight. But I think if you're a cosplayer, you're going to, or it's just going to look so much better than just the standard Spirit of Halloween. All right, so let's go over this. You can see my latest video on the Ghost Walker design, the wheels here. So that's one modification that I did. The next modification is I did this resistor. And what you do is you take a very flat saw and you cut off the old resistor very flat across. So you want the blade to go across this whole thing and you cut like this, like you're slicing a ham. You get rid of that one. You get this resistor from Ghostbusters HQ on Etsy. I'll put a link below and then you just screw it in here. And then with all those little rivets that were there from before, you just take, I'm going to put this on the side because it's going to roll away. You just take some cutters and you just cut those flat, sand them down, drill holes, and then you get the M3 bolts and you just screw them in. All right. Yes. And then when I painted it, I just basically taped off everything, painted it. And then also to change this switch, I also took that flat saw and I cut that off, bought this new one, put it on top, filled the inside of that with hot glue and just put a screw through it, and I held it there until it dried because there's a hole there after you cut this away. And same with this side, I did the same thing, cut that off flat. I do that first before you start painting, just so in case you do any nicks or whatever, but it could add to weathering or whatnot. I did it afterwards because I didn't think I was going to be doing those parts. So I kind of like, I don't know, mishmashed it and I went out of order. So if I were to ever do it again, I would do all that prep work first and do it, because originally I had kept these on there. But yeah, you cut that off. This will fit right over top and you put a bolt through it and hot glue and just hold it on, right? These ones you can just drill off from the back once you take this thing apart, and those come off, and then you can paint this white silver. And then, yes, what else did I do? Did all that. There I just drilled a hole just the size of the threads there, and I just screwed it in, or you can just place it in and hot glue it in. Yeah, and then for this plate here, as you saw earlier, I just painted it silver, and then I added this Ghostbusters 2 lip kit and added a screw over there. And then up here, same thing, just drilled some pilot holes and then put in some cap screws in there, and then just got a piece of like white plastic, and I just cut out the same size as that one in here and just slid it in just like the factory one. And yeah, I think one of the biggest changes would be definitely the switches. That switch versus this switch, huge difference. Yeah, you just take that switch out, drill a hole where the plastic switch is here, and then you just put the switch through and you screw it in from the back. I'll put a link of all the parts that I got in the description below so you can check it out. And that's pretty much it. And I would say it would take you a couple of hours, probably a total of, with dry time and everything, probably like, 5-6 hours to do this. You just take your time, like one day just paint it, let it dry overnight, and then the next you're weathering it and adding parts and whatnot. So very simple to do if you're handy, but I think you don't need much of a skill level to do it. Maybe the painting and weathering. I don't know if my weathering is good. I've seen other guys do it so crazy good, using hot glue as fake welds, and yeah, using toothpaste before they painted, and they would rub off the toothpaste after they put a base coat of silver so they would actually get these. Me, I was just hitting it with a brush and dabbing it on so it looked like edge wear. Yeah, so that is pretty much it. And these wheels are just so good. Oh, it's actually holding. And yeah, that is my Spirit Halloween Ghost Trap unboxing video and comparison from a factory stock unweathered untouched trap versus one that has been completely molested by me. But yeah, just a quick video just to show everybody the differences between the two. And yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, comment below, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.